Well met, pupils, and welcome to episode 2 of my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play of sorts. In last week's episode, we found ourselves held captive on a mind flayer ship of sorts. However, due to my superior strength, intellect, and dexterity, I found that they were no match for me. Ergo, I inevitably escaped. But at what cost? Well, there's no point in sitting around thinking about it, bucko! What are you waiting for? Go grab yourself some tendies, Ritos, and dew, and enjoy the episode! Yeah, it's nothing but a scratch. Let's see what we have here.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void.
Is that so?
Way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Well, if I didn't know better, I'd say that was the words or whispers of taint. Must find a cure. Well, let's see what we have around here. A mangled fisher. Doubtless we'll get some loot.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Let's try to remember last time I stood above a corpse.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead.
Doubtless all my enemies that I
something
slayed.
Unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
As I said, I have tainted blood.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Milady. Here's that strange artifact. I believe I will reach for the artifact. Let's see here. Milady. Apologies.
What are you doing?
I was just checking to see if you were alive. How fare you, milady?
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive?
Doubtless because I am too powerful to be slain by pathetic aliens. Doesn't matter.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about.
Indeed.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Well, it appears that we're in the same boat. Now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer.
Well, actually, I'm a healer of sorts.
We still have these little monsters in our heads.
Oh, I see you want to stay together, milady.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this lady has had a whiff of my natural essence. It's already drawn to me. Anyway, alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't.
Of course, I wouldn't run past a lady in need.
Lead the way.
Gladly. Well, let's look for other survivors. Okay, what's up here? More loot. Ah, godforsaken brains. Let's slay them.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Vicious filth, indeed. Didn't even have full health. Piece of cake. Well struck, Shadowheart. Did you see that? I almost one-shot him. Ah, crap.
Can't slow down.
Ah, crud. What the hell? How did that pathetic little brain down me? I haven't been paying attention. Well, let's see. I'll inflict some wounds. And that's a victory of sorts for me. I gotta pay more attention next time.
My faith protects me.
Lucky for us, we're both healers.
Right, what now?
Well, perhaps I'll just sip upon some potion. Well, let's see, I'll lay on hands on Shadowheart. Milady? Anyway,
Time to press ahead.
appears we've leveled up. Now, fortuitous! Fighting style. Fence, dueling, great weapon wielding, or protection. I shall go for great weapon. Or dueling. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'll go for great weapon. That'll do. Well, let's see what loot we got around here. Ah, a chest of sorts. More dead brains. We got a couple of crates. This one's locked, but I believe I've just picked up some thieves' tools. Perhaps I can be quite mischievous and unlock this. Ah, guidance from the lady. Much obliged. What the hell? Ah, crud. I don't have any more thieves' tools, so I'll just have to smash it open. A leather helmet of sorts. Well, it's not a fine fedora, but I suppose it will have to do. Oh, I haven't actually been paying attention to what types of blades I picked up. Let's see here. My warhammer gives me 4 to 11 damage. This rapier. I believe I'll keep the Warhammer, although in real life you knew I would be using a blade. What do we have over here? Ah, who's this guy?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Of course I can! Stand back!
There. Can you see it?
Oh, I can't see anything over here. Are you sure he was over here? Nah, it was just a pig. Ah! Get off!
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
We're gonna regret those words,
Keep
bucko.
your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Don't speak to him, a lady like that!
Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not?
I think I will headbutt this elf. Teach him to mess with Sensei Ledoux. Ah, crud! Why do I have such cruddy luck?
You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
Fear.
What was that?
Pathetic.
What's going on?
I'll use my strength again. Now that is more like it.
I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Well, I gotta say, I respect him for trying to spar with the sensei. Apology accepted.
A kindred spirit. My name's Aarian. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Well, let's see. I'm in the same state. But I think I'm Sensei Ledoux. Of course I'm Sensei Ledoux.
A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms?
Yes, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into...
What's so
Of course
funny?
It'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it, you say? You travel with me, I think.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Welcome to the dojo, pupil.
I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
No, taint! He's not for you. Well, let's level up this rogue. That was easy. Well, let's keep looking for more survivors, I suppose.
There. The Mind Flayer. And it's hurt.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No. I should be furious, I think.
Yes, feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Let's concentrate on his thoughts. I will take a bonus of sorts. Ah, crud! Ah, it appears this game is punishing me.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate.
Can I kill this guy now? Yes, close those eyes forever. Say goodnight. Let's see if he had any good loot.
Death is too good for him.
Ah, just some nautiloid bulbs or whatever those are. What's this up here?
There's goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Ah, goblins, of course. Supply pack, how fortuitous. Good spot, Shadowheart. Potions. If only I could find a hat fitting a sensei.
What's going on with that room?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I believe I will touch the sigil. Ah, a hand!
A hand? Anyone?
Well, allow me, kind sir. I'll use my strength. Pull him out.
That's it.
Huh.
Go on. Keep pulling. Aha.
Well, who's this peculiar fellow?
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Well met, Gale of Waterdeep. Let's see. Not wasting time or passing adventures. I certainly hope so.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Well, I'm Sensei Ledoux. I'm sure many a person has heard my name. Yes, I was.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Indeed. Well, let's see. I could have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there?
No.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Well,
It's
of
a process
course,
known as
I'm not an
ceramorphosis,
idiot.
And let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
You
happen
don't
to be a
say.
cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor?
Actually, I'm a paladin,
Surgeon?
and Milady Shadowheart is a
Handling
cleric.
drink with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I can tend to basic wounds, but alien parasites, I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're
Indeed.
most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Perhaps you can join my dojo, I suppose.
Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
I trust you will. Well, let's level up this guy. Gale of Waterdeep, a level 2 wizard of sorts. Let's see what spells we got here. Chromatic Orb. And what else? Hideous Laughter. Personal favorite of mine from when I was playing a warlock. Well, let's press on. What do we have over here? What's that noise? Chapel of sorts. Well, as a paladin, I feel I should go and pay tribute at the chapel. Who are these bozos?
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Is that so? Well, let's see. How will I approach this? Paladin intimidation. Selfish cur. There might be survivors, yet you only think of loot. Leave before I make you leave. Because that's my loot. It appears my luck is changing.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
I could really go for some cheese right now. Perhaps I'll ask Mother to prepare some famous candies
Fight on our hands.
size of cheesy nachos. Anyway, let's press on. What do we have in this here crypt?
What do you think of book? Everything all right out there?
Ah, yes, this is me, Gloombot. Now let me in. Ah, crud! My luck is gone already. But I am inspired. What do you say, pupils? Will we, change our fate? I think so. Piece of cake.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Much obliged.
You're dead!
So you dare attack us? Well, that's no way to greet guests. Well, I suppose we'll have to strike this Andorn guy down. Nothing personal, kid.
Can't give up.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You fight
Piece
well.
of cake.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Leather armor. Well, I've already got better armor. Perhaps I'll send this Shadowheart or something. Well, let's look around for more loot.
How much farther can I go?
Well, what do we have here? A looter's trunk. Got some cheese. Some more cheese, some sausages. And a supply pack.
No more prayers.
Well, it appears we shall be feasting
Who are those presents?
when we go to camp tonight.
Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ah, crud. Nothing but useless junk.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Interesting.
Dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
I'm not in the mood to read. I'll just look around for some scrolls of sorts. Curses! Well, I suppose we'll venture forth, deeper into the crypt. Who's this bozo? Mari? Well, Mari, I don't tend to enjoy striking down miladies, but you've left me no choice. Ah, crap. Gale's in the way. I suppose I will have to end my turn if I can't jump past him. Oh, I can.
Be quick.
I'll throw a firebolt at her.
No choice but to keep going.
Ah, let's see. I appear to have some more abilities now. Ah, Divine Smite. I compel you to duel me, milady. Ah, crud. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
How'd you get past Andorn? Back off!
Well, I already struck him down. Ah, my superior reflexes have saved me once again.
On the move.
Perhaps a divine bolt. Well struck again, Shadowheart. Well, Wizard of Waterdeep, let's see what you can do. Ah, crap. Ah, my legs! If only I could move, perhaps I could throw those barrels at them. This guy's probably too weak. Just as I thought. He's a weakling. Crud.
Well, so much for peace.
Well, if I wasn't tied down, I would be able to throw that. Oh, let's see here. I can still move a little. They appear to be covered in oil. Now I'm going to step away for a moment.
Got to focus.
And allow Shadowheart to set them aflame. Well struck, once again. Ah, crud. Get out of the flames, Gale. Mayhaps some more flames. Hurry up and move. Well, let's all get out of the flames, I suppose. Well struck. Let's push him back in the flames.
Still on my feet.
I should probably heal. I'll just sip upon a potion. Say goodnight.
Let's end this.
I think I will use the Sacred Flame on this guy. Ah, crud.
Death can't have me.
It appears Gale is on death's door, so to speak. Well, let's see here. Perhaps I'll be devilish and put grease all over him. Ah, well struck, Gale. The grease was set aflame. Aw, crud. I suppose we should save that bozo. I have to move a bit closer. Get up! Say goodnight! I'll loot you also.
Shall we cut and run?
It appears he's out of actions.
Talk to me.
Perhaps we'll go back to guiding Aw, crud. We're out of spell slots. It appears that worm is still alive. Perhaps more grease. I'll just let the flames do the rest of the work. Yeah, let's see here. I probably don't have to do anything to him.
Don't linger.
Ah, crud. Not in my line of sight. Ah, I guess I'll just fit. No, actually, wait. Selecting the wrong ability.
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh, let's just wait and let the flames do it.
Need to stay focused.
Like I said. How fortuitous! See, pupils, I barely even needed to lay hands on them. I already looted you.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
I'll tell you how it
Come
opens.
soon. Might be a while before there's another chance.
By striking it down. Ah, crud, I'm holding my torch. Was I holding my torch the whole time in battle? Ah, crud. Here's lockpicking is impossible also.
Should mind my step.
Ah, scroll of sorts. Now, let's see here. Okay, I've seen all I need. The Unclaimed. Well, I'm not gonna bore you all by reading this drivel. Ah, loot. What's this thing do? doubtless that opened the door back there. Just as I thought. What's that noise? Ah, the Danang Crypt. Doubtless we'll get some good loot in here. We should have a brief respite first.
A welcome rest.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Is that so? Well, I see some loot. Appears to be worthless junk. I'll go this way.
Looks like a trap there.
Ah, crud, the place is trapped. Well, I suppose I'll go the other way then. Ah, it's locked. Ah, I can lockpick this one. Shadowheart, I require your assistance. Ah, crap! I'll use another thieves' tools. About time. Let's see what we have in here.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
Another scroll
I
of
wonder what was
sorts.
so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
I wonder indeed. More crap. Well, doubtless the first merchant I see will be sold quite a lot of crap. Ah, a heavy key of sorts. Well, let's find whatever that unlocks. Perhaps this chest. Ah, it was already unlocked.
I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
The scribe of the dead, you say?
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Is that so? Well, if this were real life, I would know all the languages. Ah, button of sorts. I shall press it.
What's that?
Well, well, well. It appears I must banish the dead. Just another day's work, I suppose.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Ah,
Time to
crud.
push my luck again. Light on my feet.
Well, let's see here. A divine smite. Yeah, doubtless I'll do that once I get close enough.
The lance board is set, step by step.
How about another firebolt?
What's the plan? On I go.
Ah, I'll use this once I have enough of them around me. Go forth, Shadowheart. I'll try and get her closer. Aw, crud. I should have anticipated that. Well, it appears I must slay all of them because they strike a milady. And that just won't do. I know what you're thinking, pupils. Didn't I just strike a milady a few moments ago? Well, that was different. That was more of a wench than a milady. Ah, crud. How come I can't do anything? I suppose he's not in my line of sight. I'll just get in position.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Yes. Let us smite them all. Can I get to this bozo? Finally, it's time for a divine strike. Or smite, I mean. Begone, foul beast. Yeah, and 16 gold. How fortuitous.
On my way.
Who's next?
Tale for the ages. Knight to King 5.
Well, I gotta stop this guy from concentrating on silence. Perhaps I can grease him up. What do you mean, not enough movement? Ah, it appears he's still... Actually, no! It appears I was successful. He can't concentrate when he's prone. Now, Shadowheart can use Turn Undead. I'll just move her a little bit more into position. Yes, how fortuitous! Turn them all! Ah, crud. It appears a couple of them were saved. We're gonna regret that, bucko. Pathetic. So, you like silencing, eh? Well, I'm gonna silence you in a moment. Ah, you've turned your back. Now I can do a sneak attack of sorts. Ah, crap. I guess not. Perhaps I'll push him over. Perhaps not.
That matters. Have to keep going.
I'll just dash.
May the dice roll in my favor. In striking
Go
distance.
forth, Gale of Waterdeep. Ah, that might be risky. He's too close to the grease. I don't want to harm Astarion. Well, let's see what'll I do here. Ah, crud. Yeah, it was not a good move. Let's see. Fool. Well, let's see. Can I strike him from here? God damn it. It appears the Ray of Frost has reduced my movement. I should end my turn.
Don't waste a step.
I'll just dash in position.
What fools these mortals be.
Precisely. What fools indeed, Gale.
I'm ready.
Strike him down, Shadowheart. Perhaps I'll give him a concussive smash of sorts. Ah, critical hit! How fortuitous! Well, milady, quite powerful.
Got to press on.
Ah, crud. Stop silencing the lady. Ah, I'm still using my torch. How foolish I am. How foolish these mortals be. Well, that would be if I were mortal. As you all know, I am immortal.
That was pathetic. Sorry bones guarding dusty old trinkets.
Pathetic indeed, but let's get the loot. Let's see what was in that room.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Jug of sorts. It has to be some dew inside. What do we have here? Very good. Oh, another bonehead for me to smash. Who the hell's this jagoff?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Allow me to ponder upon this. Quite the question indeed. What manner of undead are you?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Mayhaps. Well, I would say that I don't owe you answers.
That is true, but matters not. We have met, and I know thy face.
Is that so?
We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
We'll see about that. Ah, there was loot in there. Well, let's see. I'll send these to Shadowheart, I think. Yeah, I'll take the rest.
I wonder what it's worth.
Ah, heavy chest of sorts. An amulet of lost voices. I'll equip that. Speak with the dead. Well, I'll see what's down here, I suppose. What's the light shining on? Nothing. Oh, a lever. Ah, how fortuitous. Ah. Interesting. You're beyond the cliffside. And I appear to have come full circle. Well, I'm sure you'll agree that that was an action-packed episode of sorts. We got a glimpse into my dark, tainted past and what it craves. We've also met some formidable and peculiar allies. All of that paired with slaying some rogues and boneheads. Well, pupils, I don't know about you, but I've worked up quite the appetite. Let's see here. It's only 3 a.m. doubtless Mother is still awake and willing to prepare some of her famous tendies for me. Well, until next time.